Okay, it just popped up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come. Let's get right with it. All right, first and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers and collective believers or listeners who came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. We believe, because we're in the spirit now where, as believers, we're to the point where we just ready to get the hell out of here, man. You know, we just want to see this thing in. All right, we don't, we not here for the bag. We not here for clout. Okay, fame, none of this shit, man. We want to get the hell out of here, man. Cause Howard Shot got the reward with him, the real reward.
Right.
This bullshit, man. You know, this society and the way it's ran and the people that it's produced, the type of people that's just, walking the earth, man, is horrible, man. Esau has made the earth a goddamn nightmare, man. Okay? And it's vexing. You see? And the only thing that keep us up is the brotherhood, the scriptures, prayer, you know, and the expectation of what's to come. Outside of that, man, everything is a goddamn vexation of spirit, man. You got it, bro.
This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Yep, and knowing the time is high time to awake out of sleep. See, we in the time now. Hey, it's time to snap into it. You know, hey, for us that been in this thing, it's really time for us to understand what we're a part of. Okay, it's really time to understand. All right, the perfect will of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, it's time that we have we rooted in what we believe. All right, all you simple ones gonna love simplicity, man. Being goofy is goddamn hell, man. Being simple as hell, man. Okay, all about a goddamn TikTok challenge, being seen. You know that goof ass spirit, man. Everything's a joke, a skit. You see, we in the time now being simple. All right, it's gonna put you and everyone you love in harm's way, man. Okay, go ahead. You had some?
And then also too for our people that's borderline that's playing games too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How would I say? I wish that you were hot or cold.
Yep,
But since you lukewarm, he gonna spew you out of his mouth.
yep.
So for all those that really ain't taking it seriously, they think it's just a game, because a lot of our people know we Israelites now. The Lord, He still ain't dealing with that type of spirit.
Yep. Go ahead.
It says, "For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe."
Yeah, salvation is nearer than we believe. Because you gotta stand like, um, let's get that in the Second Peter dealing with just Lot. You know how he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Let's get that account because we in those times now. You know, Lot. That's how you know he was an Israelite, the son of God. And he was vexed with the wickedness that was going on, man. You see, it was a vexation to his spirit, man, to see the things that was allowed to go on. Would you just had the Supreme Court push some more, more rights for the alphabet people? You know, they're becoming more and more protected, and you see. But then, as a man, a leader of the household, you're toxic. But goddamn, the alphabet community, they're getting more rights, man. Go ahead.
This is Second Peter chapter 2, starting at verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, uh, condemned them with an overthrow,
Yep.
making them an example unto them those that after should live ungodly.
Yeah, and see, America has pretty much the embodiment of that Sodom and Gomorrah spirit. The earth is a freak show. They had children at a drag queen goddamn little script tease or whatever it was. Parents taking their children there, man. You see, this place is bugged out. You can, as a child, you can get just get yourself mutilated with surgery to change, so-called change your gender, man. Like you say, this man wants a genderless society. America is fulfilling, all right, Sodom and Gomorrah, man. But see, keep reading.
And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
and delivered just Lot, who was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. You see, Lot didn't know that was gonna happen that quick. It was just one day the angels came and showed up to Lot, and you had those men in Sodom and Gomorrah trying to lay with the angels, and then the next morning the angels got Lot out of there, and their place was destroyed, man. You know, but it was a build up to that.
Right.
But Lot didn't know the exact day. Like he didn't know that week, the beginning of that week, like shit, toward the middle of the week, this place was gonna be destroyed. You see? And that's where we at, man. Most High gonna start speeding this thing up, man. And next thing we know, man, this place just is gonna be crumbling at an extremely fast rate until this place is destroyed off the face of the earth, man. You know? If you don't want America to be destroyed off the face of the earth, you really don't understand what you're a part of, man. You know? If you cool with this society, you don't understand what you're a part of, man. The spirit, all right, ain't dealing, man. Because everybody's feeling the same way. Ready to get the hell out of here, man. Okay? Ready for Yahweh Shai to come and set up the throne of David in the earth, man.
Ready for a new beginning.
Yep.
You know, a new era. You know, because this earth has seen enough wickedness. You know, that's what the Lord has said. You know, it has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, wickedness. So the earth has seen enough wickedness. Now we ready to see righteousness.
You ready to be unleashed.
Right.
You know, we bound in this bullshit, man. We ready to be unleashed, man. This some bullshit, man. You know? Especially as, hey, the men of the house of David have a spirit of conquering, man, and dominating. You know? We lying in cages, man. You gotta tiptoe around the goddamn earth. You gotta be, you know, you gotta, be considerate of everybody's emotions and all this dumb shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's time for something. It's time for righteous order to be in the earth, man. You know? You got it, brother.
Verse 8. For that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul
Yep.
from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
From day to day. You know, it was to the point where a lot was like, shit, man. You know?
You gotta be around this every day.
Every day, man. You gotta wake up, man. Just the thought of these motherfuckers, man. You know? Cause you can be chilling, but then you can have a thought of them niggas, man. It change your whole mood, man. You can have a thought of some of this shit. You be like, God damn. You gotta go to this shit tomorrow, man. You know? And that's where we at. And that's something, you know, that's the condition. That's part of the condition of the battle. That's part of our endurance. Okay? You see? Hey, but we express ourselves, man. Like, that's why these lessons go out. Hey, it got to come out. These are spirits crying out. You see? What's that? What's that? Ezekiel 9:4. You know? Hey, the souls of the just complain continually. He didn't say, you know, once a week. You know what I'm saying? Continually we complain about this bitch, man. You know? Hey, shit. And the brother put up, I get this one real quick from the brother. This is brother Michael 79. It says, this is brother Beyond Yasha Allah. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light and I will behold his righteousness, man. So we have to bear, you know, we're still bearing part of the Lord's indignation. You know, we're still, you know, serving out our punishment. So we have to deal with particular things, man. You know, but Job, he kept his integrity, but Job was complaining. You read
A whole
40-some chapters. Job complained like a motherfucker, man. Shit. He stayed in line, goddamn, but shit. Job had something to say. He dropped about 4 double discs, goddamn.
Right.
Shit. Shit. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 8. And it came to pass while they were slaying them, and I was left.
Ezekiel, I'm sorry, 9:4. So like,
Okay. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city,
yeah.
and through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
And there's only a particular group, all right, of men, okay, that are really complaining about the abomination that's going on in the earth, man. They really have a true, genuine complaint, man. You know, they really hate this shit, man. Okay, and those men, all right, along with the rest of the believer, men and women of the 1/3, guess what? They're going to be marked for exemption from the judgment that's to come. Okay, because we're crying out. We're like that virgin that's crying out, man. You see, and we're going to be rescued, all right, through Yahweh Shai. You know, it's only so long that we're going to be here, man. Then the Lord just like, okay, that's enough. You see, but that's part of the condition of the battle we got to endure, man. And the main thing really is, just stop. You got to fight just from spazzing out, man. Because it'd be tempting. Like, if you want to let loose, we do it here,
Right.
But you really want to let loose, like, you really just run, just run through that bitch,
Right.
with all the shit. Like, you be with all the shit. Like, some days you just be going to show up and be with all the shit.
Waiting for the first thing
Yeah,
to tick
a
you
nigga
off.
blink. Yep. Soon as before a nigga, you know he finna ask that dumb shit. Soon before you, yeah, and whop,
Yeah.
But we gotta wait, you know. As brother say, been on edge. Hey, let's finish that and let's get that chafed in the spirit. I'm gonna find that. Go ahead and finish that, and you can break that down, bro.
You want to read verse 5?
Yeah, read that, and you can break it down. I gotta find some. Dealing with David, man. You
Verse
got
5.
it, bro.
Verse 5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. It's the Lord giving the commandment to the angels to go through and destroy, going through destroy the nation of Israel, the wicked. 2/3 of our people. Verse 6. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. Right, because this is what's going to happen again. The Lord is finna send, he finna send all this judgment through, and
Uh,
2/3 of our people are little children and women. Don't spare none of them. You know, it don't begin at the ancient men which were before the house.
Yeah, all you guys are supposed to be leaders. And see, most often hurt a lot of you Israelites' feelings too, man. These guys that you love, these alter egos and character personalities that you love. Most often it makes some statements, man. You know, that's what's finna happen, man. And that's why we cold. That's why we becoming so cold right now.
Right.
You know, well, you don't give a fuck who or what. It is what it is. You ain't that to the point. You ain't with your house shot. We ain't nothing to talk about, man. Okay, we ain't here to explain your feelings, man.
Habashah ain't coming in that spirit.
No, hell no.
He wept over the city for what was going to come to
Yeah,
him back then, but he
yeah,
ain't weeping now.
yeah. Them, that was it.
All right.
That was the sympathy there. Hell, when he went on the cross, that was all sympathy for you niggas, man. When Yahweh Shah went on the cross, that was all sympathy for you niggas, man. You get nothing else after that, man. And we'll get that in Hebrews. I want to get that account though. And let's get that in 2 Samuel 17:1. You know? Cause the nigga don't appreciate shit no way.
Come.
You know? Go ahead.
In 2 Samuel chapter 17, verse 1.
Yep.
Moreover, Anthopel said unto Absalom, let me now choose out 12,000 men, and I will arise and pursue after David this night.
So this is Absalom pretty much trying to do a coup on David. David pretty much, got the tip that Absalom was finna come, and overthrow him. So David and his men, the men that David started with, you go back to them 400 men that started out with David, when he was going at it with Saul. So those same loyal men went out to the wilderness. Okay, they left the castle, all right, David's castle, all right, his palace, and they went to the wilderness. So Absalom hyped up, young nigga, you know how young Jake is, like, yeah, David running.
Yeah,
Well, he don't know David was out there getting back in that guerrilla warfare mode. Like, that's his element. That's where David come from, the trenches. Them guys, David started an empire in the wilderness. He come from the trenches. So he had went back to the wilderness. Absalom hyped up. Then he had them young niggas around him. But let's keep reading.
And I will come come upon him while he is weary and weak-handed,
Yeah.
and will make him afraid. And all the people that are with him shall flee, and I will smite the king only. And I will bring back all the people unto thee. The man whom thou seekest is as if all returned, so all the people shall be in peace. And the saying pleased Absalom well, and all the elders of Israel.
Yeah, so he's saying this plan, what he gonna do, and then you got them niggas gassing them up like, yeah,
That shit gonna work.
yeah. Go ahead.
Then said Absalom, call now Hushai and Archit also, and let us hear likewise what he saith.
Yeah, Shah was them guys that seen David come up. Go ahead.
And when Hushai was come to Absalom, Absalom spake unto him, saying, Anthopol hath spoken after this manner. Shall we do after his saying? If not, speak thou.
Yeah, so he asking, Shah like, well, look, this what we came up with. Hey, it sound good to us, man. What you think? We should go forward with it? So this is Hushai's response.
And Hushai said unto Absalom, the counsel that Anthopol have given is not good at this time.
Yep.
Said Hushai, thou knowest thy father and his men, that they be mighty men, and they be chafed in their minds, as a bear robbed of her whelps in the field. And thy father is a man of war, and will not lodge with the people.
Yeah, so Hushai told him, like, look, you know them mighty men, right?
Right.
You know them guys chafed in the spirit. He said like a bear rod of her cubs, they go ballistic. Like
they don't give a damn.
Yeah, they don't care about nothing. That's where you get them bear attacks. Like if you cannot even know you close to those cubs, but that's when those female bears just go crazy. Those bears that Alicia called on those them she bears, and they ran through them children, man. So Hushai was like, look, your dad this ain't no ordinary. Look, you can run your dumb ass out there you want to. Them guys chafed in the spirit, which means they mind, all right, different. They spaz out different.
Good.
When your dad and them spaz, shit different. They run through nations.
He had to remind him about the 10,000s, the song.
Yeah.
The Saul his thousands and David his 10,000.
Right, no, hell no. You finna run your ass out there with that little plan there. Absalom, he was in the palace, so he was pretty much sheltered his whole life. Little pretty Jake when he had the long hair and shit. You talking about you gonna take your ass out there with David now? Hashem, like, hell no. But they were chafed in the spirit. You see? Keep going.
Behold, he is now in some pit or in some other place, and it will come to pass when some of them be overthrown at the first, that whosoever heareth it will say, there is a slaughter among the people that follow Absalom.
Go ahead.
And he also that is valiant,
It's all good.
And he also that is valiant, whose heart is as the heart of a lion, shall utterly melt. For all Israel knoweth that thy father is a mighty man, and they which be with him are valiant men.
Yeah, so he tell them, look, you gonna take your ass out there, and they gonna run through that first wave so quick that all them guys that think they tough, they heart gonna melt. You see? Cause hey, I'm telling you, like that house of David different, man. And see, if we are those men, we really just gotta endure. We gotta hold this shit in. But we're gonna get our time to let go, man. We're gonna get our time to get off. We're gonna get our time to get off, brothers. We just wait. We just gotta take that's why you have a shot pretty much. There's a lot of things you gotta turn the other cheek. But hey, it's gonna come a time we gonna get a chance to get off, man. Go ahead.
And David and his men was some of the best warriors that Israel ever seen.
Yeah, that the earth ever existed.
Coming on earth.
You see? So we be vexed like King David say, well, they were chafed in the spirit, man. We be chafed in the spirit, man. We really, like the way brothers be thinking, like, the prophets ain't no ordinary men. A lot of these same men that was with David when he started, and was with David all the way to the end when he had to go into the wilderness and fall back and get the throne back again. Those men are here today, man. You best believe, man. Okay? And we'll be activated soon. We just gotta wait, man. You know? And that vexation, all we got pent up, hey, we're gonna get to let off, man. Hey, believe that, man. You know?
It's that energy that
Yeah. Like Apostle Hart said, you're gonna be jumping over Edomites, getting the niggas, man.
right.
You know?
Um,
Yes, that was it. Let's get that Hebrews 10. Let's see. Yep, we just gotta hold on, brother. You know, we rant on these videos, but you gonna get that other release soon. All right. Get Hebrews 10 and 26, and we'll read down on that.
this Hebrews chapter 10, verse 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth,
Yeah.
there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
There remaineth no more sacrifice for sin. After we receive the truth. That was it. When Yahushua did what he did, that was all the sympathy Israel was gonna get. If we didn't fall in line under their sacrifice, ain't no more sympathy, man. Okay, go ahead.
But a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation.
Yo, the only thing coming now is judgment and fiery indignation. The mercy was at the cross. If we don't fall under the order of that mercy, what Yahushua did on the cross, okay, now the only thing left is judgment and fiery indignation, man. Yahushua not come back to play with people, man. Okay, go ahead.
Which shall devour their adversaries.
Yep.
He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses.
Yeah, he that despised Moses' law died without mercy with 2 or 3 witnesses. 2 or 3 people saying the same thing about you, and it was some words of death. You out of there. Well, nothing else to talk about. Yeah, he did it. Yeah, he did it. Yeah, he did it. You out of there. That was it.
Case closed.
Yeah, that was it.
Ain't no more trials.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Of how much sore punishment suppose ye shall he be thought worthy, who had trodden underfoot the Son of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, and have counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified an unholy thing, and have done despite unto the Spirit of grace.
So if you died with 2 or 3 witnesses under Moses with no mercy, it said how much sore or how much more severe the death gonna be for you to look at the sacrifice of Yahushua and still do what you want to do as an Israelite. That's like the hell with his sacrifice. I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway.
And he gotta accept it.
Yeah, he got. There's another niggas think you gotta accept every goddamn thing. Niggas expect you just accept anything. That's how Jake, the nigga one, you just supposed to accept any goddamn thing. Hell no. He said, look, if they died under Moses' law with no mercy, how much sore or severe a punishment are people gonna receive for the way that they do Yahushua now, man? You know? How much more sore punishment, man?
And then it's like they acting like he don't even know about it.
Yeah.
They'll continue on their life like, oh, he okay, he don't know about it. He ain't here.
Yeah, you rapping about abortion. You niggas singing about it, don't you? You know? Niggas is into Satanism now. The nigga woman into witchcraft now, wilding out. You see? But the game's finna be stopped soon, man. It just and boy, when the lights go out and the house of David activated in the earth, we gonna see, man. When the goddamn lights go out and the grids go out, that's when the party start, man. You see? If you ain't listen to the rebuke in the videos and the internet go down and the lights go out and the Most High hit the activation switch on the house of David, then that's when the party gonna start, man. And we gonna see what's good, what's really good out here, man.
Showtime.
Yeah,
like he said.
we coming through them coming boys, man. Go ahead.
It says, for we know him that have said, vengeance belongeth unto me.
Yep.
I will recompense, saith the Lord.
Yep. Vengeance belonging to the Lord. You see? And it's gonna be the Lord that's gonna activate the vengeance in the earth, and he's gonna utilize all type of things, man. You know, he's gonna use all type of ways to get his vengeance in the earth, leading up into the missiles and Yahweh shot, man. Go ahead.
And again, the Lord shall judge his people.
Yep, and the Lord shall judge who? His people, man. Okay, you Israelites, man. Okay? But we see why the Lord is finna do what he's about to do, man. Okay? And we can end Salaki, go ahead.
It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of a living power. Okay? In the hands of, all right, the living power, all right, beginning with Yahweh Shai. Then you have the men under that, man. You know? Because hey, the Most High is gonna put a portion of himself upon his men and just activate it.
Right.
You see?
Ain't no stopping.
Nah, it's gonna be time, man. All that vexation that we already got, you know.
He said his judgment ain't even gonna come back to him until he accomplished all that he pleased.
Until he accomplished everything, man. You know? Let's get that in what's that? Zechariah 12:8. Yeah, let's get that, man.
Zechariah chapter 12, verse 8. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David.
Yep.
And the house of David shall be as be as God, as the angel of the Lord before them.
So when that activation comes, we'll see, man. You know? So we just got this, this pent up vexation, you know? You know, we released on these videos, releasing in other ways, but hey, we gonna deal for now, man. We gotta, keep turning the other cheek. But it's gonna come a time, man, when the Lord just gonna activate, his men in the earth, man. And say they're gonna be like young lions amongst the sheep, man. Which is, hey, these people gonna be helpless, man. It's time to get to the real business. Like, you be ready, like, I'm ready for the next phase. Fuck this cute, convenient shit.
Right.
Uber Eats and, the games and the sports bar. You do this shit while it's up and running, man. But you be really ready for the next phase of this shit, man.
Right. Start marking people.
Yeah.
Marking communities.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep. There's a lot of pulling up. A lot of pulling up, man. You trying to see, So that's the point. Lord will you brothers and you few sisters will edify once again. We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to all younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.
Shalom.